Wedding preparations entered their final stage, and excitement filled the air. Designers, planners, and relatives moved in and out of Amara's apartment. She smiled, nodded, and approved every detail. But each decision reminded her of the one person missing from it all. Daniel's family arrived early to assist with final arrangements. His mother took charge naturally, guiding traditions and rituals. Amara watched, aware that her own place beside her mother was being filled by someone else. Back in the village, Mama and Kiru heard drums rehearsing from a neighboring compound. Another wedding. Another mother celebrating. She sat alone, hands folded, listening to joy that was not hers. Mama and Kiru still prepared food, as if visitors might arrive. Old habits of love die slowly. She cooked Amara's favorite meals, then packed them away. Hope lingered where logic had already surrendered. Amara sent a brief message home. Not an invitation. Not an explanation. Just money. Distance disguised as responsibility. Daniel noticed Amara's restlessness. The closer the wedding came, the heavier her silence grew. Love demanded honesty, but fear kept winning. At the final fitting, Amara stood before the mirror in her blue and gold bridal outfit. Everyone gasped in admiration. She looked perfect, yet her heart felt unfinished. Traditionally, the bride's mother blesses her before the wedding. Daniel's family asked about it. Amara dismissed it quickly, afraid of questions she could not control. The room grew quiet. Some traditions were not meant to be skipped. Daniel felt something snap inside him, not anger, but disappointment.
When will your mother bless you? We'll skip that part.
That night, Daniel made a quiet decision. He would no longer wait for Amara to speak. Truth deserved pursuit. Daniel traced the village address from old documents Amara had once mentioned. Early the next morning, he set out quietly. Love led him back to the roots Amara had buried. Mama and Kiru was sweeping her compound when she saw a strange car stop nearby. She paused, unsure. Visitors had become rare. Daniel greeted her politely and introduced himself. When he said Amara's name, Mama and Kiru's eyes filled instantly. Joy and fear collided. Daniel sat inside the modest home and listened. Mama and Kiru spoke gently, never accusing, never complaining. Her words carried sacrifice, not bitterness.
Did my daughter send you?
No, Mama, I just came to see you.
All I ever wanted was her happiness.
Mama, you didn't ask for too much.
Daniel saw the truth clearly now. This woman was not a shame. She was dignity itself. His heart broke for her. Mama and Kiru lowered her eyes. Years of humility had trained her not to expect recognition. Love had taught her silence.
You should be honored, Mama. You've sacrificed a lot.
She knows what is best.
Daniel asked if she planned to attend the wedding. The answer came slowly, painfully.
Mama, would you love to attend the wedding?
I was not invited. If my presence would ruin her big day, then I'd rather not come.
Something hardened inside Daniel. Not anger, but resolve. Some wrongs could not be ignored.
Mama, that would change. You'll be at my wedding and nobody will stop it.
My son, please, I don't want troubles, just your happiness.
Back in the city, Amara prepared for her wedding day unaware of what had been set in motion. Silence has consequences. Truth travels faster than lies expect. Mama and Kiru packed nothing. She had learned not to hope, but her heart trembled with something unfamiliar, possibility. The night before the wedding arrived, Amara lay awake, surrounded by luxury, haunted by absence. Daniel returned late, carrying truth like a storm. He said nothing yet. Morning would speak loudly enough. In the village, Mama and Kiru slept lightly, dressed simply as always. She did not know if she would be needed. But love stayed ready. The sun rose on the wedding day. Joy prepared to dance. Truth prepared to speak. And somewhere between pride and love, a reckoning waited. The wedding hall shimmered with gold and blue decorations. Guests filled every seat, dressed in elegance and expectation. Music played softly as cameras flashed. Amara sat in a private room, dressed in blue and gold, breathing carefully. Today was supposed to be perfect. Daniel stood at the altar in his cream traditional outfit, composed but thoughtful. His eyes scanned the entrance repeatedly. He was waiting, not just for his bride, but for something more. Outside the hall, a modest car stopped. Mama and Kiru stepped out slowly, dressed in her faded brown wrapper and simple headscarf. She hesitated at the gate, unsure if she belonged. Guests near the entrance turned to look at her. Some whispered. Others simply stared. She held her small handbag tightly and walked in with quiet dignity. Daniel saw her first. Relief softened his face. He stepped down from the altar without explanation.
Dan, where are you going? To welcome my mother-in-law.
Mama Nkiru froze when Daniel approached her with a respectful bow. The hall grew quieter with every step he took.
Mama, welcome.
Wait, it is you who sent the invite?
Yes, Mama, I did.
In the bridal room, whispers reached Amara. Her heart began to race. She stood up quickly, fear flooding her chest. When Amara stepped into the hall and saw her mother standing there, time slowed. The two women locked eyes across a sea of guests. Shame met love. Daniel took the microphone gently. The music stopped. Every camera turned toward him. He spoke about sacrifice, about single motherhood, about a woman who sold everything for her daughter's future. Murmurs spread through the hall. Amara's composure broke. Tears streamed down her carefully made-up face. The truth she had buried was now standing in front of everyone. Daniel walked to Mama Nkiru and held her hand, not out of pity, but out of respect. He led her toward the front seat reserved for parents, a seat that had been empty until now. Amara could no longer stand still. Pride collapsed under the weight of truth. She walked slowly toward her mother. In front of everyone, Amara knelt. The room gasped. Cameras captured not glamour, but repentance. Mama Nkiru lifted her daughter gently. There was no anger in her eyes, only love that had waited patiently. They embraced tightly. Years of distance dissolved in a single moment. Guests wiped tears. Whispers turned into admiration. What had once been shame became honor.
Please forgive me, Mama. I messed up. I'm truly sorry.
Okay, my child, I forgive you.
Daniel stepped beside them and smiled. This was the marriage he wanted, one built on truth. The ceremony continued, but it felt different now. Lighter, honest. When Amara looked at her mother again, she no longer saw poverty. She saw strength. Mama Nkiru sat straighter than ever before. For the first time in years, she felt seen. Amara's tears dried, but the lesson remained. Status fades. Sacrifice does not. The celebration that followed was louder than expected, not because of wealth, but because of redemption.
You look stunning.
Bless you both. This wedding will be remembered.
Indeed.
And as the music played into the night, Amara understood something she should have known all along. The only shame in this world is forgetting the hands that raised you.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. See you on the next story.